All right, that's a good thing. Nobody wants to see me. All right. All right, so I'm going to CD into J. Siemens. So we've already created the HTML folder. This is good for people who don't have this, the Xcode install. So I'll go into my documents. I'll CD into my Git, and so we have a folder called CMPS 162 at this point. So this right here could be considered our staging folder, and you'll see why. So the next step that we want to do is we want to go out to our GitHub account. So everyone go out to their GitHub account and go out to the repository that we created. We created a repository called CMPS 162, I believe. Oops. So if you, I'm sorry, I might be going ahead of you. So if you go out to your repo, it'll bring, my page is a little messed up, but you'll click on repositories and it'll list all your repos. So you guys should probably just have one. I just created this one right here, 163. I think I have a 162. Yep, so you'll click on your 162. Oops. Bear with me. All right, and then I just have this right here. All right, so the next step you want to do is everyone out here who can do this. Everyone that's out here, you want to click on this magic green button here. It says clone or download. And here's the key. The way that we're doing this class, we're using HTTPS. We're not using SSH. So don't click on this. If you click on it and copy it and ask me why it doesn't work, because you didn't listen. So don't click on it for now. We won't do that, maybe a later time. But for now, you just want to copy this. This is your repository location. Everyone good? All right. So then we want to go back to our terminal. And we want to type in these commands. We want to type in git space clone. And I want to do a control V with that information. So this is what I should have here. I should have git clone and the URL that you just did. Yours should be exactly like this, but with your username.
I'm not sure why it's paste.
If you're using a PC, right click with your mouse and do paste. You guys good?
Yes.
All right. Then hit the magic enter button. All right, so I already have a repo that exists. So yours should work. Mine doesn't work because I have this already out here. So I'm going to do 163 because I already have this created. When it works, it should look like this. It should say cloning into 162. Mine says 3. You should see remote enumerating objects, total, blah, blah, blah. 3 for 3 done. Those who could do it, did you get it to work?
Yes.
All right. All right, so now, before you do anything, go out to your directory out on your computer. This will be easier. And so mine was 163, yours is 162. You should have another, do you have a duplicate folder out there called 162 out there?
Yes.
You do, I should.
I have it installed.
All right, so let's do this to make ourselves not insane. I should have did this before. So identify which one where you have that, double click and find the one that you have index.html in it. Once you identify that, let's rename that. We'll add a name to the end of it. So what I'll do here is I'll rename it to 162 stage. Unstaged, I mean. So what is our repo is called 162, and the one our local file is you can even say local as well if you want to. I think that's even better. So I'll say local. And now mine says 163 because I had to do this one, but yours will say 162. So you should have two folders. You should have CMPS 162 local, that has your local file in it, and then you should just have CMPS 162. That'll be the one going out to GitHub. Yes.
Wait, what is it? Idea.
Yes, you put it in this way, and it would try to follow the same direction so it didn't make it confusing. So now you don't have to move stuff over here. So
I wish I brought one. I could still play the camera.
I brought mine back from Thanksgiving.
Well, the thing is, I'm gonna get the new Animal Crossing that's coming out in March.
Is this where it's going?
all right, so what I want everyone to do is take that index.html folder, and I'll tell you why I'm doing this. Take the index.html folder that you have in your local copy right here. You can copy it.
Copy the index part, not the folder.
Yeah, not the folder, just the file, and paste it in your location that has a readme.md. I'll tell you why I'm doing this.
Wait, paste it where?
Paste it in we just did the Git clone, and they created a folder called CMPS 162, and there was a file in there called readme. You want to paste it in there.
Can we delete the window?
No, don't delete anything. The reason, someone knocking?
Yes, I thought I was. Psych. April Fool's, dude.
I hear voices that sound familiar.
I just heard knocking.
I did too. All right. Anyways, all right. The reason I do this is I try to keep it separate. I try to keep my local stuff and my remote stuff separated. Reason being is it's just for sanity. If something does blow up or whatever, I have a local copy and I have a remote copy. I don't like to keep everything that I'm working on remote because I might not want to have it in that folder and it could be effed up. For one example, let's say that George changed the index.html file, and then I do a git pull, and George had all that stuff in there, and I didn't want that stuff in my file. I have to go and identify what he did and do a bunch of works. I don't want to do that, so I'm just going to keep a separate folder. That's the reason I did that. So those who do not have Xcode installed, and you're watching this video, you know what I'm doing here. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go back. Everyone's good here, right?
Yes.
All right, good. If you're not, no worries. So we're going to go back to our terminal or our Git bash screen. And what we're going to do here is we're going to clear our screen. We're going to type in clear. And then we're going to type ls. Ls stands for list. We should have to cd into our folder. So is everyone seeing 162 local and 162?
Yes.
All right. So do a cd for change directory. CMPS, I'm doing 163. You do 162. And hit enter. If you're doing ls, you should have two folders in there. You should have the readme and the index folder, right?
Wait, so you did CD, your computer science 163 for you.
Yeah, right. So I did cd. You'll do 162.
I
This?
It's it's not showing my.
This is not even the hard part.
Mine's not showing me my readme or the local or not local index.
All right, let's see here. LS. Let me see where you're at.
Did it show?
Oh,
All
right,
right,
this
you're in the
side.
right place.
Okay.
You're down to yourself.
Excuse me, I just must have created the readme file.
You didn't. You didn't do it right. That's why. Let's come back to you. We'll come back.
Okay.
Yeah, like, I thought it's the main floor, but Pat made him put it in here.
All right.
When
All right. So we have this going here. All right. So what I want you to type in now is I want you to type in Git space status, and you'll see how this is red. This just means that the file is unstaged. So remember, poison and train, they're unstaged. So in this case, I'm going to type in git space add space the name of my file. I'm going to type in index.html. Yes. You didn't get here yet? All right, I'll have to come back to you. I'm going to try to proceed a little bit and come back to those who are falling behind because.
So we say git add index.
Yeah, so git space add space name of file.
Do we need that what's it, the $sign before it?
Nope. That's
yeah.
that's just the system itself. And then I'm gonna hit enter. Everyone get that? After I do git add, I'm gonna do a git status. And now I should have a green. Was everyone able to do git add? All right, everyone have a green status after git status? I know you're not gonna have it, so forget about you. How about you, Austin? You good? All right, how about you in the back? You don't? All right, so some people
And you can send it mine, cause I had space, I wasn't already looking at it. So I'm a little.
How much space you can I like the chicken tenders aren't that bad. Yeah, like I used to get sick on them, but they also just got your body just got used to it.
That is a
Well,
lot.
no, they got like a difficult weight back, and currently I like all of these. I like the patience with it.
Yeah.
I've been going, this is like my
Yeah.
seventh day in a row. On Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, took a rest Sunday, and then I went today, and then again after class.
I thought about doing that, but like doing it with video.
I can't, I wish I could.
Well, I figured if I do it the first thing in the morning, I'm already energized, and I'll get it out of the way, I don't have to worry about sleep.
This is only about 20 gigs just to install Xcode. So even though you install 23, it's probably still like.
I guess, it's like a.
I mean, even then, like,
I mean, either way, it's doing more computer research, that's how I'm thinking about it. I want to use like a 10 or 8. You know what I've been doing that helps them? I have been walking on the treadmill at an incline of 12. That would probably work, but I've been just walking on the treadmill at an incline of 12, a speed of 3 or 3.5 for 30 minutes straight. And when it gets necessary, I really sweat and it feels so good. Yes, it feels so good. And it's like me and my friends have been doing it, we keep like measuring our heads. Yeah. My goes not my sleep is. I just need to make
Yeah, that should be fine, because all you gotta look out for is just make sure you know, which it is. Because when you're there, yeah, it's taking like, mine's taking, ours came up with different.
Good combination. I wanna keep bringing it back.
So like, look, it is insane. Oh wait, hold on.
All right, everyone here who is able to be here, what we're gonna do is try to check this file in real quick, and you guys can take a quick break. I know we're gonna be here till about 9. These classes could be long because we have so much to talk about. And I apologize. We didn't even get to the exercise. All right, so git add. We already did git add, and we have the green file. So the next thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna do a commit message. Git commit -m. -m means we're sending a command, a message. And we're going to do double quotation marks. I'm going to put in here and say, edit file. And then hit enter. So all I did here is I did a git commit -m add file.
Mine says, please tell me who you are.
All right, so if you have please tell me who you are, that is the computer talking to you. That's a good one.
What?
All right, so when you get this message right here, tell me who you are, you have to enter this information.
Both of them?
You'll only see, yeah, so you'll do Git Config. I'll send this to you guys, and you'll do it one by one. You'll put your point park address, hit enter, then you'll type all this crap out again, and then you'll put your name. I'm going to send this to you right now. Maybe. So.
Mine says invalid key. Why?
All right, send it to you guys.
So how do we get to that page?
Just Slack it. How you do it? You could just go into once you're in terminal, you could do it anywhere. Or once you're in Git Bash, you could do it anywhere.
There's also on the Git SCM website, there's a couple videos that kind of go over some of that, like basic getting
Cool.
started stuff
Thank you.
about user and all that.
Good. That's good.
So,
That might help as well.
yeah.
Also, if you go out to my website and go to my videos, this looks terrible. You go to my videos at the bottom, or my YouTube channel, which is my name, whatever. There is a list of videos at the.
Hello everyone.
Oh, don't hello
Welcome
me.
to my YouTube channel. My name
Anyways, forget about that. Go to playlist, and there is a playlist for source code repository, and there is like, I have everything that we went over, stuff that you're like, I have no idea what he's doing. It looks like it's a different language. It looks like he's on a planet, whatever.
Well,
I have all this in here. There's a video to watch through all these basic commands, the stuff with the username, all the CD stuff that we keep doing, and walks you right through this. So you could study this on your week break if you want. Not that you want to, but anyways, did everyone get who had the username pass that? You're still stuck there?
Yeah, I did it and it just said like invalid thing.
Okay, we'll come back to you. Who else is doing that?
Okay, so I just got to the point where I added the file. What happened next?
Pause this for a second.
1 sec. Can you show me? Wait.
I mean to laugh, you're just making me laugh. So all this is for our source code repository. So part of your homework assignment is to take your homework and push it up to your GitHub account. So what we're trying to do is learn how to do that. We're trying to learn how to check in our files. All we did is just added files. So this is part of your homework assignment. I'm walking you through, helping you out so that when you do your homework assignment, you can say, oh, okay, I just follow these steps.
Okay.
Okay?
So do you have to do this every time you're uploading something or pushing it to the repository?
Absolutely, every time. But it gets easy because think about these. It's like saying an alphabet. What's the first thing you do is you write your code, obviously, right? First thing you do is you do a git status. You check. It's like going to a stoplight. Is it green? I go. If it's red, I stop. So red means, oh, I can't go. Then you do, second step is you do a git add space dot or a git add space name of your file, depending on which ones you want to move. Okay, so that's the next thing. And you're like, oh, okay, it's good. Then you validate again, you do a git status and see if it's green means you can go, it's good. If it means red, then you got a problem. But it'll be green, I promise. Then you commit. You do a git commit, and that means that you're committing your message. You're adding a message saying what the name of that file is so that when George comes in and says, oh my God, they added 250 files, what does this mean? He can see the message and know what that means. And then the last thing, you get to push it. It's called the Git Push Command. We haven't got there yet. And what that means is you're taking it from your local and you're pushing it to the production environment. It's up in the cloud, and then everybody can see it, not just George. Everyone can see it. So those are the things. So it's status, commit, status, add, commit, push. 4 things. That's all you have to do.
And you're still recording it?
I'm still recording, so you'll hear this funny message.
Okay.
So thanks for adding some laughter.
Okay, thank you.
You are welcome. Any other questions? All right. So now we did this. All right. So we're good to go. You can do this. Not that though, I didn't tell her about this. You could type git login. If you type in git log, it will show you your log to make sure that you did add it.
Wait. Git log. Okay.
Yeah, that is just for your insanity.
Oh, wait.
I won't explain exactly what everything means here, but we'll just keep it at that. So the last thing that we have to do, we already committed it. We did it up here. We need to push it. So right now, if I would go out to, real quick, I'm going to go out to my GitHub account real quick. And you're going to see that I just see this mumbo jumbo stuff here. I don't see anything else. So what I want to do is I want to do a git space push space origin. Why am I typing origin in? Well, origin means that is your remote repository. So if I come here and type in git branch -a, it shows me a list of my branches. So I told you guys the master is the local. It's the default one. It's in green. That means that's the one that you're on. This right here, anything that says origin, that means remote. So that's why I want to do that. So what I'm going to do here again is I'm going to do git push origin and then hit enter. What will happen here is it does a bunch of stuff. And what it does is it says, I'm pushing your local files out to this address right here because you said that this is it. You're also saying that your local branch is master and your remote branch is master. It also provides a GitHub, a Git Commit ID, and it's usually longer than this, but all we're interested in is the first 7 characters.
Mine only says everything is up to date.
Okay, so if yours says everything is up to date, that means that you either A, already pushed it in, or you didn't add anything. So it means that everything is the same. So what I would tell you to do is go out to your GitHub account and make sure that you didn't accidentally push it already. So go out to your GitHub account and do a refresh. Is it out there? No.
On all mine has is the README. It doesn't have an index.
Okay, so that means that you didn't copy the index file over to your folder. So we had two folders. We had the CMPS 162 underscore local, and we had the CMPS 162. So you want to go into the local file, copy the index file, and paste it over. Does that make sense?
One sec.
So you want to take this folder right here and paste it into this directory here. Besides Maddie, anyone else get it to work?
And then Maddie, you're gonna wanna do is already get home.
All right. So once you do get it to work, you can come out to github.com, refresh,
Do this.
and you will have a folder, but mine's on 163.
So, whenever you're trying to move files, we'll get back to the thing.
And then you'll have your folder. It'll show commits, and it'll show that you committed 11 minutes ago, whenever. And it has your code out there. Remember, the things that we talked about here is just make a reminder is, let me go out to docs real quick. I'll just kind of walk through this real quick. So the three things that we did here is initially first thing that we did was git clone plus your repository. You don't have to do this every time.
Oh, you should probably project on the
Oh yeah, sorry. That might work.
slide. Go out again. Go out again. This can, yeah, right there.
All right, come on. All right, so first thing that we did was git clone plus repository. Don't have to do this every time. Only when you want a new repository. For your homework assignment, you don't have to worry about it because you already have it done. Second thing is, get used to using CD commands in terminal or git bash. And what CD stand for? CD equals change directory. All right, but you know what?
That's one of my issue.
Let's just talk about the commands. I'll come back to that. So first thing that we did was we did git clone.
Okay, good.
Second thing that we did was we did git status. And this just validates if the file is staged or unstaged. Anyone remember what color means unstaged? Right. And staged means green.
Oh, I
Good.
see, okay.
All right, so then
And then do
after you
this.
do that, you have the status and it's green. I'll say if it's staged, then we'll do a git commit -m your message here, and then hit enter. Then if that works out, you could just do a git push origin. What's this do? Oops. Hit enter. This will move file to GitHub. If you follow that, you'll be golden. Once you get used to doing this, I promise this will become easy. At first, it will be confusing.
Yes.
So anyone not get that? Yeah, I know you didn't, Eman. How about you, George? You good?
I'm far behind right now.
Oh, dude, you're not supposed to say that. You're supposed to say, I did this already. Oh, geez. How about you, Ash?
They would take the file from GitHub and put it in the terminal and then put it back on GitHub.
Yep.
what's the point of that? Is that what you were
GitHub is a source code repository. It's the backup of your files. So you have to do that. It's a way for us. That's how we'll check in. That's how we'll submit our assignments. You will go in to your assignment. You'll say, hey, here's my URL, and I'll go out and check your code. Anyone have any questions on GitHub?
Just a quick question. When we share the URL with you, the GitHub, you'll look. If it's marked private, are you going to be able to see the?
Good question, because I forgot to even answer that one.
Because you don't. I try to look. For whatever reason, I actually thought that was the first assignment. Was we were supposed to actually push the first assignment up to GitHub. I guess I was way ahead.
You're the opposite of George.
Had you as a collaborator, your email, you weren't in there.
Right. Good question. So he asked about, will I be able to see it? That's a good thing. I forgot about that. I will not be able to see it. So I need to add me as a collaborator, and I have no screen here. Let me go to view. Zoom out because this is hard to see. 162. It's under preferences here somewhere. Oh, jeez. I feel like I'm.
I was trying to add you as a collaborator by your
All by my name.
email, but you weren't a user, maybe because I didn't see PPU as your.
Yep.
That's probably why.
So my username is Jeffrey J. Seaman PPU. That would be my collaborator, but I'm trying to find the, is it security? I don't remember offhand. Sorry. Where is it at? I think it's because I can't see everything. That's under settings. I think settings.
Settings,
Collaborators.
No, actually, I do by Jeffrey J. Seaman, PP.
Yep. All right, so collaborators right here, and then I have to enter my password in. And then right there, just Jeffrey J. Because there's a Jeffrey J. Seaman. You don't want to add that guy.
Not that
And
guy?
just, yeah, do the PPU. My CCAC class used to always have my personal account. So do that, and then you're golden, and then I'll be able to see your stuff. Remember this too, because when you guys do your project, wherever you set up your repo, everyone will have to do the same thing, so you have access to everything. Holy hell. I just got 1,000 emails. All right,
You're popular now.
for once. All right, you guys are good with that? Now, I know that you guys will have problems, and I know that you'll send me messages and set up appointments or send me messages on your break or whatever. Please do so. That's what I'm here for. Because I don't expect anyone to literally get this after one session. This was a slower session than the first time. I get it. Anyways. I don't know how many times people spelled G-E-T instead of G-I-T. You'll get it right. But nonetheless, ask questions. That's what I'm here for. I don't expect anyone to get it right off the bat. Keep using that word. I'm going to end this video. I have to do this because it won't let me see it. So I'm going to stop it.